so guys, we're going to make some, we're actually making some egg rolls, and these are vegan style egg rolls. So I used my food processor. We did this the other day. It was really good. And sorry about the lighting in here. It's really dark, but anyways, I'm using these baby carrots that I had. I'm using those up, and we have a little, we have a little less than a quarter of the cabbage. Jared's going to cut that up so I can throw it in my food processor. And then we'll use 1 onion. We used a block of tofu, but I had Jared squeeze out all the water and stuff, and so this is kind of what it looks like, but that's okay because it's just all going in the food processor. And then we're going to wash some mushrooms and put those in there. And these are the egg wrappers that I got. Premium Dragon egg roll wrappers. They're vegan. And yeah, so what you do is when you open this package, I'll show you how to separate these things. And this made us 20 rolls. And then once we get the rolls made, they look like this, if you can see, in this package here. We just made these on the 19th, and they were so good. We were like, oh, we got to film this. And so once you get them made, you can freeze them. And then when you're hungry, all you have to do is take them out of here and pop them in your microwave. It takes 5 minutes. I mean, not microwave. Pop them in your air fryer. It takes 5 minutes, and then you flip them over in another 5 minutes. So we got the cabbage, carrots in here, onions in here, and we're going to add the mushrooms next. And we're just going to process this up. Forgot to tell you, we use 6 mushrooms, 1 medium onion. I think I told you about a half or to a quarter of a cabbage head, and then I'd say about 2 cups of carrots. Okay, now we just did the tofu, and then I'm just going to go ahead and blend all this up, mix all this up, and then we're going to add some seasonings. Okay, so I got me some onion powder. Now, here's how I do it. You guys can measure if you want, but I don't, so I like to go, this is probably, if I had to guess, it's going to be about 2 teaspoons. Or, yeah, and then about 2 teaspoons of this too. This is garlic powder. I just do a few sprinkles of black pepper. A dash of salt. And then a dash of soy sauce. Okay guys, so this is what it should look like when it's all mixed up. Now you could just stick it in the fridge while we do our sheets. And just make sure you cover it too before you put it away. Okay, so basically all you do is you cut your sheets out of here, and then you're going to just place them like that on a flat plate. Now let me just tell you, I had these ones here are fresh, but the ones I used before, they were frozen, and it was so much kind of harder. So yeah, although you can freeze these sheets, you probably don't want to. It's easier to do it this way. Now you're going to diagonal them like that on your plate. And like I said, there was 20 up, I believe, in a pack. They don't actually tell you that, but when I was doing these before, that's what they were. So, but it took me a whole heck of a lot longer to do them when they were frozen. So I suggest doing them fresh from the store. And it'll be easier to peel back. These sheets are wonderful, by the way. They are delicious. So that's all you do until we get to the next step of filling it. Okay guys, so the next step, after you have them all separated, get yourself a tray, put a piece of parchment paper on it, and then get yourself a measuring scoop. This 3 teaspoons equals 1 tablespoon. So you want to use 2 tablespoons of your mixture into each sheet. Okay, you also want to get a little bowl of water so that you can wet each sheet. So here's how we start. You take it and you wet all around the outside edge. Then you grab two, I'd like to do a little heaping. I'm going to do 2 of these. If it's too much, you can take it out. Now you're going to roll it like this. I'm trying to do this with one hand, but just to show you guys. You roll it like that. Then you get a little more water and you wet the ends down. And then you fold them in and really seal them like this. Just like that. You want a little more water just to seal it. Seal this side too a little bit. And then place them on your little sheet. Now, at this point, once you get them like that, you can either freeze them or you can air fry some if you're having them for dinner. The other night we had them for dinner, so we each had like 6 of them. And then we had like baked potatoes and a vegetable and a salad. My goodness, I mean, that really filled us up. And they're delicious too. Like, we discovered you could freeze them because I wanted to test that before I made a video. And I was like, wow, you can freeze these, and they freeze so well. Of course, they haven't lasted very long in the freezer, to be honest with you, because they're so good. And we can pull them out if we get a little craving or hankering for Chinese. All we have to do is pull them out, pop them in the air fryer, 5 minutes on each side, and they're done. And they're so good, and we eat them with a little soy sauce. Jared doesn't like a lot of soy sauce on his because he likes to go a little low sodium, but I do have those low sodium, so they're good. But this is all you have to do. I'll go ahead and air fry those 2 there I just made, so that actually I think I'll see if Jared wants some, and we'll air fry maybe 4 of them. Just to show you guys what it looks like once we have them air fried. And then you can see for yourselves, what they look like. Okay, guys, so I got 4 of them. I just laid them in my air fryer. I lay them like this. I go around this hump right here. And we go 400 degrees, but go down to like 5 minutes. And then hit start, and then we'll be back to show you when we flip them. Okay, guys, I gotta flip these now. You see how they're brown on the bottom? They're hot, so you be careful when you're flipping. And then we pop them back in another 5 minutes, and then they'll be done. Okay, guys, let's take a look. Yum. Sometimes they come out of their shell a little bit, but it's okay. Okay, guys, here you have it. They're all done, and they're yummy. We use this soy sauce on the side. So there you have it. We hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me show you what I got done over here. Okay, I got all these done. I'm still working. I have a couple more left. And anyways, we hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And get yourself some egg rolls. And they're better, to me, they taste better without all that grease that you get in a regular Chinese restaurant. And yeah, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, love yourself and others. Stay tuned for more.